Hello once again, and I hope you've been well. You're welcome to our next episode. This is a new of its kind, and I'm still going to talk about our learning management system, that is the Moodle platform. Don't worry, there's a bit, let me say, an add-on or extension of what we've been doing so far. So let me quickly take you through what we've been doing so far on our LSM playlist on my YouTube channel, as usual. The goal or the focus for this LSM was to have an online quiz done. I'll use the red pen. We've gone through several series of videos to get all these things done, and I bet you've been so good with it. Our editor so far has to be with the LaTeX, or we call it Text Studio. So this is how the Text Studio looks like. This is the interface of the Text Studio. You type whatever you want to do, and then you save it as .tex. Yeah. So this is the LaTeX Studio. And on our Moodle platform, what we had to do was to upload. In uploading, the Moodle has at import, and then we had to choose the Moodle XML format. So let me show you if I have to. I think I've already logged in. Yeah, so we had to choose this guy to import everything we did, right? Now, what is the new thing we want to do here? I had a concern of people not used to the Text Studio. That was a bit worrying, but no more, because we have other editors to help us to do the same thing we want to do. Okay, so what are these file formats? You realize that if you click on the import section, there are so many formats. We have extra formats here. These are the extra formats. Probably you are not so convinced, so I'll show it again. This is it. So we have the Aiken, the Blackboard, the embedded, GIFT, missing word, and then the last or ultimate one, XML format. And so you realize they have a whole lot of choice to make, not just the XML format. So what is the in and out of this? If you want to use the Aiken format, the editor we mostly use is a simple plain text editor. A plain text editor. So I have one on my machine here. There's my text editor. This is how the interface looks for mine. Yours might be different. So you realize that it says plain text editor. If you don't want there are other editors, but what I want is the plain one. And the plain one, you can also have a notepad or a notepad plus. It also works perfectly. And then if you know this editor called VS Code, wow, voila, you are good to go, because VS Code is an upper hand of all editors. It can do every other form of writings you need. It can even do the LaTeX code. It can do MATLAB coding. It can do Python programming for you, and a whole lot. So I love using VS Code. I have VS Code here. I have everything. So Visual Studio Code, that is the full name. I can type my Python formats here, so that is good. So that is for the Aiken format. My concentration here for you would be on the Aiken format and then the GIFT format for you in this new lecture series. Pardon me for the others, I'll go through them as and when we have the time. So in the same way, for the GIFT format, we can have the Notepad, the Notepad++, or the Ultimate VS Code to use. These are all plain text editors. And for Moodle XMS format, we have to simply go by the LaTeX or the VS Code. You can still type .txt tx format for me. Studio uses the extension TEX. VS Code can do that. So hooray! Welcome to a new episode of our learning management with a simple plain text editor. Let me also remind you of the quiz type we've done so far. We've done MCQs where you have just one right answer. The focus is one right answer, where it is mostly in the ribbon state. So if you upload MCQ of one right answer, it comes as this ribbon where your options are there. We can also have the multiple right answers. It means more than one answers. This comes as a checkbox. Anytime we are filling a file of an information, we see a checkbox. It gives us idea that we can choose more than one right boxes. We also had a numerical where it's just a blank space for you to fill in numbers only. Short answer is also a blank box with both numbers and letters. We also went through essay, which I didn't go through, but essay is also a very big I want to use the word big box where you can write so many things, like asking questions on essay to write. Okay, and then we also have the matching. Matching has a word here and then a box with a drop down to select your right options from. That's how the matching is done. So I can have 3 drop down words to match. And then the almighty embedded or the clones form, which contains all the above. It can do everything. I think so far in my series I have not tackled the multiple right answers, I know. I have not tackled the essay, I know. And I've not tackled the matching. Forgive me, I'll do that in this episode. Alright. Having said that, now let's see what the Aiken format will do for us. I want to show it side by side. Let me see how it can be possible here. The Aiken format, we know, will just have this guy here. It's only used for MCQs only, so you know that for me it's just for one right MCQs only. So I say can only do serial number 1A only. The GIFT format, which is just here, so you've seen the interface. Let me just close this one and then have a full one here. So Aiken is just one format only, and then that is just MCQ. It's so sad to just have to be able to just do one MCQs. What if I want to do the others? Can Aiken do that for me? Big no, because Aiken is just for one right MCQs only, so it can't work the others out for you. But don't worry, we move to this guy, GIFT. As the name suggests, it's a gift. How do you draw a gift? Yeah, with a ribbon in it. I'm a gift, I'm a package. I can do what Aiken cannot do. I can give you MCQs with one right answer. I can give you one multiple right answers. I can give you numericals. I can give you short answers. I can also even help you make essays. That is the gift. I can help you do matching. But I can't do clones as a gift. So I have 1 to 5, option 5 only. It means, we are a bit happy. But there's one more thing we cannot do with a gift. That is the clones embedded. But it says, hey, hold on. Me, XML here, I can do all things. So happy with the tongue out. So this is how the format has their own limitations and then advantages. So if you're an examiner who loves to just set your questions on MCQs only, so question 1 you have A, B, C, question 2 you have A, B, C, question 3 you have A, B, C, D, you are good to go with just the Aiken format, okay? But if you have more than just, or you want more than just the MCQs, you can also move to GIFT, because GIFT can still do MCQs and even more upper hand over the Aiken, but it can't do embedded. So you take note of the differences between these options. And that is what I have for you today, how to maneuver through these 3 guys. In the subsequent videos, I'm going to take my time to tell you or show you how the Aiken's format is being written to upload and how the GIFT format is also done for all the question types I missed. Okay, so thank you very much for your time. Again, if you've not subscribed, you know what you do. Subscribe for more interesting educative videos and let me know what you want and I'll get it done. Thank you. Bye.